Hello and welcome to the Superhero Hub. I'm Sam,
I'm not.
and today we're reviewing,
Star Trek Discovery.
this episode being called "Magic to Make the Sanest Man Go Mad." See, this is a kind of interesting one to review because really, I could kind of give my opinion of it really quick. I thought it was a cool idea, well executed. I thought it was a great episode. Harry Mudd, he was cool. But now I'm wondering if they're gonna like bring him back at some point. I hope so. You know what I mean? But yeah, his character was really cool. The actor obviously did real well. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah, it's a concept they've done a lot. They've done a lot in sci-fi. As Groundhog Day, basically, and TNG did it. A very popular episode of Stargate SG-1 did it. But yeah, like I say, it's difficult to talk about a review because it's just basically the same thing over and over again. I really liked the montage of Harry Mudd killing the captain.
Yeah, yeah. That was kind of yeah. Because it's kind of interesting because it's meant to be this con man guy, so I thought okay, he's going to be kind of clever with it, but really he was just going around blasting people. So I was like, oh, that's different. You know what I mean? I didn't really expect him to start murking people. So yeah, basically it starts with a party, and then you've got you kind of is focusing on Michael and the admiral, well not admiral, the lieutenant, and their kind of relationship. So I guess that's kind of moving places, and then as the kind of episode kind of starts going and going and going, obviously I guess their relationship kind of, because really they kind of do have knowledge of it. They keep getting fed information every kind of loop that it goes. So kind of that they do have some kind of recollection, but it's only kind of what they've been told. So basically, yeah, they go to this party, then they get called to the bridge, and then there's this weird like whale thing that they get on board, and when they get on board, it turns out that there's a ship inside it that Harry Mudd uses that kind of concealed in there. He pops out and starts blasting people and assumes command over the ship. So he's kind of got control of the ship and is trying to find out what makes the Discovery so special, which is obviously the spore drive. So it's kind of in a half-hour time loop, and he kind of keeps using it over and over again and discerns information. It's kind of like a race, like he's like using it to figure out this whole spore drive thing, and then obviously everyone else kind of, when they become knowledgeable, they're trying to use it to kind of break the loop somehow. So yeah, he kind of over the course of the episode finds out about the spores, but then there's like a missing piece, which is obviously the science guy, which they didn't work out, and then it's like, oh okay, then obviously they're not giving me the information. I'll gain control of the ship, become the captain, get control of the computer, and kind of start messing about with that until like the guy submits and gives him the information. But then obviously on the other end they kind of delve into Mudd's past with obviously his woman, who I can't remember what her name is, but yeah, and then she ends up turning up at the end of the episode, and kind of they make peace because apparently there's a bounty on his head because he skips out, and then he manages to talk his way out of it, and then he kind of is like, oh okay, like you go off with her, but like stay by her side forever and never come back. So they kind of deal with that issue at the end, but I'm kind of hoping he comes back because he is kind of like a cool guy. Your thoughts?
Yeah, well, I mean, he does pop up in the original Trek, so it's not like he's going to be damned to stay there forever. I guess it's just a question of, will Rainn Wilson show up again? I imagine he probably will. They seem to be setting up almost as like not omnipotent, but like a Q-like figure. Q was like a recurring villain on TNG who pop up every season or so to cause mischief and then bugger off again. So they'll probably do that with him, I imagine, because it's hard to have long-term characters on Trek. They are always traveling to different planets and whatnot, right? So it's not like he's going to be in every episode, but he'll probably pop up next season. I won't be surprised by that.
Hmm. Anything else you'd like to purvey in terms of the episode?
Not really. I don't think there was too much to gleam onto in as far as the long-term development of the characters. You know, Lorca was in it, but we didn't really get much of his nefarious deeds, if you will. You know, his mainly just there to get shot, which was fun. Like you said, most of the development was towards Michael and the security guy, so the kids were stuck in the time loop, which is fun. There's not much long-term development to the characters, really. They seem to be playing off the science guy, though, the whole time loop thing. That's it. I wonder how long. But was I missing something? Did anybody question why he existed outside? Oh no, they know, don't they? They know he did that thing with the time thing. So I wonder if anyone's going to question like what the long-term effects of that are going to be.
I don't know. It could like be like a niggling thing, and then if something else pops up, they might kind of blow it up into a big thing. But I think there was so much going on, you know, that they'll probably just kind of glaze over that, if you know what I mean. Like, oh, you know, I'm not going to pick up on that bit of information because really I was too busy running around trying to save the ship. You know what I mean? So that's my thoughts on that one. Numbers. Let's talk numbers. What did you think?
I am going to give it an 8. I thought it was solid. I thought it was fun. I thought Harry Murdworks is a good villain. He's a lot more villainous, I think, to my memory. I haven't seen the episode in a long time. He's a lot more villainous in this show than he was, but, you know, everything's kind of a bit more intense in this show. I thought it was a fun one to do from a villain's perspective, or vaguely a villain's perspective, and for an episode that doesn't further the plot much, if you're going to do it, you know, we just did The Gifted, and they didn't further much, but they had to do what they had to do, whereas this one, it was fun, you can take it, you can leave it, but I'll give it an 8.
Great concept for an episode, I thought. I'm going to give it an 8.5. I wonder, like, because I mean, you said that, like, characters and stuff like that. I guess this relationship between Michael and everything has to develop because, I mean, they are on the ship. If it was just a guy she met on a planet or something, it might be more difficult, but he is, like, a lieutenant and stuff, so I wonder if, like, their relationship's gonna, like, play a big part in kind of things to come, or not so much a big part, but be like, oh, like, aware of it and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. So I'm kind of, I'm not like super into it, but like it's there, so whatever. That's my opinions on that. So yeah, I'm Sam.
I'm not.
And we'll see you next time when we review Star Trek Discovery again on the Superhero Hub.